Okay, so I figured I'd film this. All of these are duplicate movies. Like, look, Transformer, 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 Transformer. This is an awesome movie. So these are all like duplicates. These are the ones that are like empty, or like this one's missing the actual movie case. These are all missing movies. These are all like exercise things and inspirational things and shit that we don't need. So I'm putting them in here for Dad to sort through so he can figure out if he wants to keep them. We got G's, H, I, all the way to R over here. These are all sorted by letter. We've got Q's down there. We've got regular VHS on the bottom. And then over here, before I get into the main stack, we have like how to teach yourself how to do A, B, and C. Like there's fishing one in there, there's guitar, flute, banjo, bagpipe, you name it. There's all kinds of videos there. There's like a bunch of like comedian things in here. I don't like American comedians, most of them at least. And then there's like a bunch of like exercise videos and stuff that are over here. I have a flea biting my ankle. That's lovely. I found a bunch of video games in with the movies, so I've been putting those there, and I found a few CDs in there. This goes all the way to Z back there. These are all sorted. I have to clean them and make sure all the movies are there. I've got letter S up here, and then I've started sorting out the Dad's using acetone in the next room. I just walked through all that crap. These are all like sorted by like types. So I stopped off with Game of Thrones, and then I realized as I was sorting through some of the movies that I had some that needed to go elsewhere. So now I'm gonna have to shift all these a little bit. But basically what I'm doing is I'm sorting them by like collection boxes, or like box sets are going in like the beginning, and then I'm trying to keep together like the same types of movies or similar movies in the same like area. And I've got all of the first row completely done, and there's still more movies in the house. So there's all my Doctor Who stuff, all the way back to like some of the beginning ones. And then we've got some more here. And for whatever reason, we have seasons 1, 2, 4 in the archives for this version of Farscape. So we're missing season 3. And for this version of Farscape, we have the archives 3 and 4. So 1 and 2 are missing out of that one, and 3 are missing out of this one, and I haven't found them yet, so I don't know where they're at. But I've also started integrating some of my movies into here, like Enchanted is mine, Evening is mine, of course Frozen is mine. So I've been moving movies out of my room. A lot of these were like intermix my movies and Dad's movies anyways, but now I found other movies when I was sorting some of these out that need to go in other places, so I'm gonna have to shift all those anyways. But I'm like wiping them all down because they were in these boxes and the cats were laying on them, and this room, this entire area over here was full of boxes. So yeah, this is what I spent most of yesterday working on: sorting, wiping movies down, sweeping, cleaning the shelves, opening every case to look and see which ones had movies and which ones didn't. Like, look, there's like 2 or 3 Kill Bills in there, and that's an awesome movie series as well. I think we only have 2 out of the 3 though. I think 3 was the best. But you know, and I found a movie yesterday. I was talking to somebody about it the other week. It's called Batteries Not Included. I, for the life of me, could not remember the name. So yeah, I was glad that I found it in the collection. I brought it in the house. I'm gonna rewatch it. I love that movie. It makes me cry. But it's a cute movie. So this is what I spent most of yesterday doing. So I would sit on the floor and I'd pull the movies out one by one, wipe them all down with, I have Clorox wipes that Dad swiped and took in the other room. And then I would wipe them all down, get the cat hair and stuff off of them, and then stack them up. Like where there's duplicates, I would stack them one on top of the other after I wiped them off, and then I would go through and see which ones had movies, which ones had stuff in it, and things like that, so that way I could figure out which one I need to keep. And then any duplicates ended up in that box. And I'll be selling the duplicates. Dad told me to sell them for like $3 a piece. So any of the duplicates that I have in here, like I've never even seen that 40-year-old version. And somehow or another he bought 2 of Caprica, which is also an awesome series. And we have like, that's the actual movie Caprica. We also have the series, the one season that they did. But yeah, I've got it pretty well sorted right now. I just have to get everything over here cleaned, and then the S's and then T through Y cleaned, and then I'm gonna redo the top 2 shelves. See, the reason why I scrunched them up as much as I did was because I thought I wouldn't have enough space, because all of these shelves were slap full when I started unloading the boxes. And come to find out, we actually have more room because I've gotten rid of like so many duplicates. So that, you know, I have to scour the house for movies. They're like everywhere. I've got probably another 30 movies in my room that are all just from like the Disney direct movie thing, that where you order, you know, movies every month or every other month and have them shipped to you. I did that for like a year, years ago. So I spent like $300+ on Disney movies. And then Dad's got movies over by his desk and whatnot. So yeah, Dad had a bad habit. He bought a bunch of like boxes. If you see the tape on the side, it says eBay. A lot of the boxes, they would say like 1 of 2, and we would get 2 boxes at a time, and they would say like $4.40 or $4.60 on the side of the box. So those boxes were slap full of movies. So you figure the bottom row, they were sideways like this. They were something like standing up on the edge. They were laying down like that. I mean, this entire box was slap full of movies. And there was 2 this size that would arrive at one time. So we would be getting like boxes of like, you know, anywhere between 400 and 600 movies. And I don't know if there was like half of that number in the box. Like say he would spend $25 or $30 or $50 on like 600 movies. The boxes would be split into like 2 shipments. So we would get one box and maybe there's like 200 or so in each box. So that's how we ended up with a lot of these. A lot of them were like Blockbuster or rental place throwaways. When they closed down, that they went to like wholesalers, and the wholesalers sold what they could individually, and then we kind of ended up with the rest. But we already owned a lot of movies anyways. Like all the Blu-rays and stuff were stuff that we had bought, or Dad had bought. Like I said, my Disney movies and stuff, like the Dumbo one up there, the Dark Crystal, those are mine. Despicable Me 3, Dad just bought. We have 1 and 2 as well, and then another one that he ordered, so those are by his desk, so I need to go get those. The Doris Day kit is actually mine. So our movies are just kind of all intermixed in here, and it doesn't really matter. So once I finally get it all cleaned and organized and whatnot, because they're just done by letter, I don't think I'm going to alphabetize them like in each letter. I think I would go insane doing that, but I would probably do an inventory on what we have, so that way if Dad wants to buy a movie, then I know what we have. But yeah, that's what's going on in here. And this is the one room that he has completely finished. So he's got his banjos, ugly banjos. I hate banjos. I hate banjo music. Makes my head hurt. And then we've got guitars, and then a couple of these have banjos in them. And that goes out to the tap room in the garage, and that's actually our laundry room right there. And the pool table is covered with. And then we have other like CDs and DVDs and stuff down here. I haven't even gone through that box yet. You see the cat hair and stuff in there. That's what I'm cleaning off. And then Dad has a bazillion and one tin whistles. So yeah, this room is completely done. Completely done. He even did the molding and stuff on the top. So this is the whole room. What I want to do is move this, and bring one of the couches out here. I have a 2-tier table that I can put here, and then I want to put the TV on the wall. I have a wall mount bracket that I bought. Well, I didn't buy it. Somebody bought it for me with my TV, and Dad won't install it in my room because he doesn't want to drill holes in the wall, which is why I can't hang pictures up in my room. So I want to put my 2-tier like bookcase thing there, and then put the TV up there, and then be able to put, you know, movies and whatnot on that as well. I don't know yet, but it's a work in progress. I think that's a mandolin. Nope, that's the baby banjo. He showed it to me. He's like, look how cute. I said, it's ugly. Get it away from me. He's like, you're mean. He's been watching all this banjo crap on YouTube, and all it does is make me want to rip my hair out. For years it was tin whistle, and before that it was bagpipes and guitars, and funny that he started. Dad has spent way too much money on stuff he doesn't even know how to play. So anyways, so that's the update on this room and what I've been doing. And right now my legs are actually burning. My back was killing me last night when I came in, because you know, I would grab movies and sit them on the floor, and then I'd sit down and sort all this stuff out, and sometimes I would squat, sometimes I'd bend over and lean, and so needless to say, I got a workout yesterday sitting on my ass. But yeah, let me know if you guys want to like update or progress on this when I get done. This was supposed to be a filming room for me, and it's plumbed. It has, you know, water access and stuff. But Dad has since changed his mind and wants to put all of his instruments in here now. So, yay. We'll see. Maybe I can come out here and film, because it's got a nice white wall. A nice clean wall space there I could probably use. I don't know. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy. Have a good day. Bye.